Hi, I'm Dean Yamamoto. I graduated from the McKelvey School in 1987 and the law school in 1990. Well, for my education, I wanted to go to a mid-sized national university far from where I grew up, which is Hawaii. But I also had a cousin who's also here, who arrived at WashU a couple of years ahead of me, so it was a little bit of home as well. And I got to WashU, I really enjoyed it, and I decided to stay for my graduate degree as well. So I lived all 4 years in the South 40. The first 2 years I lived in H dorm, which is one of the suite dorms down that way, which I think has been since renamed. Junior and senior year I lived in Shepley and Elliott, which are the old Shepley and the old Elliott, which were torn down years ago. I was a civil engineering major, and civil engineering discipline is pretty broad, so I studied classes, took classes in urban planning and transportation engineering and environmental engineering, and enjoyed all of those. In law school, I enjoyed particularly the real property courses and land use courses, and which ultimately informed the area of law that I practiced. There are two people I think as an undergrad that were I think influential in my time here at WashU. The first was my academic advisor, Tom Harmon, who was a professor in the Department of Civil Engineering. He was my academic advisor and somebody I really spoke to quite a bit while I was an undergrad. I was also very close to Victor Farwell, who is an assistant dean in the College of Arts and Sciences. He was the pre-law advisor, and I spoke to him pretty regularly about law school, and he really was helpful in my selection of law schools to apply to, and ultimately the school that I decided to go to, which was of course WashU. I was a student from Hawaii, and while I had seen snow before, it wasn't something. It wasn't an everyday sight for me, and I think I still remember the first snowfall, and really all the kids from Hawaii running out and playing in the snow and throwing snowballs at each other, and the rest of the students who were here at WashU, who were pretty familiar with winter, were kind of, I think, pretty amused with all the Hawaiians out there, coursing around. The advice I give them is, take advantage of all that WashU has to offer. You're going to meet a whole bunch of people from all around the world that I think will really expand your mind, and enrich your life.